Welcome back to Down in 216, hosted by your boy Will Merriman. How y'all doing? How are y'all feeling today? And we're back with another interesting video topic. So today we got actually breaking news. The Cleveland Browns have just re-signed Joe Flacco. Everybody was beating the table. Well, not everybody, but some people were really beating the table for 40-year-old Joe Flacco to get back into town. As y'all know, Joe Flacco tore it up with the Browns. And I probably would rather have Joe Flacco than Kenny Pickett. So this is a good move for the Cleveland Browns, especially if they didn't see themselves maybe getting a quarterback in this draft. I think they still will probably get one, within the first 3 rounds. But nevertheless, let's sit back and talk about what our expectations is for Joe Flacco and his team. Now, you assuming that Joe Flacco is about to be brought in to throw Travis Hunter the ball, which is great. You starting Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett. I feel like that's not the best quarterback room in the world, but it's not far from where you were at with Jameis and Deshaun Watson. But now you got Joe Flacco, injured Deshaun Watson, no, Kenny Pickett, and probably a rookie QB to bring out the class. I think that's a good floor. You raising the floor. The worst case scenario, you got. I don't even think Deshaun ever played, but the worst case scenario, you probably got Kenny Pickett out there, which isn't horrible. It's not. It's a higher ceiling. I mean, higher floor than when we were playing injured Deshaun Watson. Um, well, not even injured Deshaun Watson was better than Deshaun Watson last year, but when we were playing Deshaun Watson at the current moment, I think it's a higher floor than that. So I mean, we won't go back to losing to the Giants and the Jaguars. Um, so I think this signing raises our wins. Actually, they got our win total at 4.5. So that means that the Browns is expected to win about 4 or 5 games. So I would say we capable of winning 6, maybe 7 games now. Um, Now, with that being said, bringing in Travis Hunter will be a great addition to this offense now that they have a quarterback to throw him the ball. How do you guys rate this signing on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me sit back here. How do you guys rate this signing on a scale of 1 to 10? If y'all wonder what hoodie I got on, this the new hoodie I just released today. Actually, I'm actually having a pretty bad day, but I just got my car towed, locked my keys in my car, and I just so happy to be home to give you all this video because of all of that, and the news broke. So I'm getting you all this video kind of early, thankfully. Um, Even though I'm going through a bad day, but I hope you all have a blessed and great time as y'all going through this off season. I really want to see what we can expect from Joe Flacco. Him being a 40-year-old QB coming in. Can we expect him to be as good? Like, you got to remember, he did throw those 3 interceptions in the playoff game. That did happen. So I feel like it's very interesting, to say the least, to see how he could come back and bounce back from that. And I'm happy that people are able to have him give another shot. Now, I am not going to be the person that's going to go out on a limb here, but I do think it's pretty possible that he might not be the starter for the entire season. I think it's going to be kind of hard for Joe Flacco to be the long-term starter for this team. Um, Now he is going to be given a chance to start. So with him, Kenny Pickett, and then whoever they get in the first round, it's going to be very interesting to say the least. But I am happy with this signing. Like I said, it's better for Travis Hunter if you're going to have somebody throwing the ball. At least have it Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's going to just throw it regardless. He's going to just air it out. But it's Joe Flacco. Uh, so what you're gonna get with him. It's the same as Jameis Winston. So it's gonna raise the room of these receivers and ball catchers. David Njoku raising his floor. Jerry Judy raising his floor. Travis Hunter raising his floor. Cedric Tillman raising his floor. So it's going to be really well. You know that he has a great relationship with David Njoku already as far as passing to catching the football. They are on par. He had one of his better breakout. David Njoku broke out as a top 5 tight end underneath Joe Flacco. So let's keep that in mind here. This is a really good signing for the ball catchers on this team. You get a guy like Jerry Judy, who's going to get a lot of targets. You get a guy like said Tillman, who's getting a lot of targets. You getting a guy like Travis Hunter, who's getting a lot of targets. You getting a guy like, what I'm saying? So that's 4 guys that can get 10 targets in a game randomly. You know, So now I think it's gonna be really essential for them to get a running back that is good. I think that they're probably gonna go running back in the third round now. So see, this is why I don't make 7 mock drafts before the draft. This is why we wait to April to do our mock draft videos for everybody that probably is wondering, like, hey, well, this April, bro, you ain't gonna do no mock draft. This is why I want to see what the team realistically looks like. So now, with that being said, we'll probably go a quarterback in the second round. And I think we may be ending up getting a running back in the third round. Do you think a Krishan Jenkins can fall to us in the third round? I do not know. We brought in Cam Scatterboo. We brought in Tunsil from, I think he played, damn, I can't think of the team he played for. They got burgundy colors, though. We brought in another running back, Tunsil. He's 5'9", very explosive. Brought in Cam Scatterboo, very explosive. Travis Hunter, very explosive. And they really like Jalen Milroe and Jackson Dart. Um, I don't know who I would rather have out of Jalen Milroe, Jackson Dart. I would rather have Shador Sanders, but who would you guys rather have to be the backup in this situation? I think I would rather take Jalen Milroe. To be honest, Jalen Milroe is going to create. If you get another running back that's good, Jalen Milroe is going to create a lot of stress. You can low key replicate. This video is sponsored by Detrimental Figures, my brand here. As y'all see, some of the quality of my recent work. You get a signature tag on it as well. We make and really emphasize quality over quantity. So, we try to take and make sure we use the best materials to come up with our shirts and the best designs. Make sure y'all following us on Instagram, Detrimental Figures. So y'all can also get the description down below and hit the link for a shirt. Everything I drop is limited edition. So unfortunately, this shirt is sold out. I don't have any more, but I have different things coming up similar to it. So keep in mind, and I'll keep you guys updated with some of my new stuff throughout these videos coming up. A worser version of what the Eagles is, bringing in a horny quarterback, so then you couldn't be able to, do some tush push stuff. You could be able to, and the Browns like to do that. Having Jalen Milroe at QB is going to be pretty important for that. Being able to run the football at the quarterback position. So Jackson Dart does have good running numbers as well. I think Jalen Milroe with his body, if you were able to get him fundamentally right and get his football mechanics good, I think he could be a good prospect. But this is overall a great signing. It allows the rookie quarterback to come in now and a little less stress because Joe Flacco can just be the starter. Kenny Pickett could be the backup. And then you got Deshaun Watson and a rookie. So I think that is great. Now it puts the rookie like on third on the depth chart, if not last. So yeah. You guys comment down below how y'all feel about everything, man. I think it's a good signing for the Cleveland Browns. It's your boy Will. And like the video. I'm out. Peace.